gonna be a scorcher today. If you've watched all my other videos, which thank you very much, but if you've watched my other videos, you have come to realize that I spend most of my time in Los Angeles. It's going to be hot today. In the city, it's going to be at like 105. I decided to take a little ride out to the beach. At the beach, it's gonna be like 80 degrees. Not going to just any beach though, I'm going to Malibu. So for the day, I'm gonna have beachfront property. Get some work done. By the way, every day of van life isn't like this. This is not like, this is rare for me. So on a map, Malibu actually looks a lot closer than it really is. It still takes about 45 minutes. I'll put it this way, it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. We haven't even reached our high for the day today. Our high usually gets hit around between 1 and 3 p.m. My car is already reading 100 degrees. My phone was reading 98. A lot of you are going to be asking me right now, what do you do for an air conditioning situation? There's so many different methods that people use and do. I'll tell you what I do. It helps me in the summertime is actually not having windows. I have the rear windows in the back of my van that were already there. I didn't put in. I just bought the van that way. And I do have drapes over them, and I have blackout shades with reflectix in it. So I went out a couple weeks ago and I bought an Arctic Air, and I'll throw an image of what that is right here. It has actually terrible reviews online. It's got like a 2-star rating, and I'll be honest with you, it probably deserves like a 3. But it does what it's intended to do. It's not an air conditioner, and I think a lot of people were expecting an air conditioner. It cools the air, so pretty much all it does is, like, if you were to have like an ice pack in front of a fan and it was blowing at you, that's pretty much what it does. It doesn't completely cool the inside of a vehicle, especially like a car that has a whole bunch of windows around it. It won't cool it down because unless you have blackout shades on all the windows, it's really hard to cool it. I actually returned it because I was like, you know what, I can make a better one. I can make like a mini swamp cooler. And I actually attempted to make one, and I was not successful. It kind of stunk. It was okay. The bulkiness of it was doing the same exact thing that the Arctic Air was doing. I spent roughly $40 to $50 on it, and then I took it apart. I returned the items that I could, and I got back like 25, 30 bucks on it. And then I just bought the Arctic Air again. Because I was like, you know what, the Arctic Air is small, it's compact, I can fit it into one of my storage compartments, and it does a good enough job to cool the inside to the point where I'm okay. But I also have the air vent, the roof vent, that I just reversed the speed. I put it on the highest speed, and it keeps the hot air from the outside coming in during the day. And then at night, if you are in Los Angeles or Arizona or, you know, places of dry heat, you can switch the fan back the other direction, and then the cool air from the night will come in, and you get some fans going, and it like last night, so yesterday, again, it was like a 105 day, 105 degrees, and then at nighttime it dropped to like in the 70s. That's how people get sick, by the way. What I did was I just reversed it, and then it cooled down. I slept in, you know, high 70s. And I was fine. So right now I'm in the canyon, or I'm about to be in the canyon, so I'm gonna switch the camera around so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And then we'll pick this up back up on the beach. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope my mic is picking me up and not so much the ocean. But as you can see, this is my office for the day. As my phone goes off. It's like 100+ degrees in the city. I needed to get out. I needed this day. I've been working my butt off to pretty much have this life every day. And I'm not there yet. I don't even know if I'm close, but I'm working towards it. I want to travel and do a lot more of this, but today I'm editing a video on my laptop. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's in frame. It probably is. Okay guys, well, I know the lighting is terrible right now, but you know, a couple hours went by since I actually had this on before, and now you can see that the sun is out. It does take a little while for that cloud cover or overcast, whatever you want to call it, smog, to kind of burn off by the sun, but usually right around noon it usually burns off and it's gone, 12:30 maybe. Maybe it might have been closer to 1 today, but anyways, yeah, now it's bright, sunny, beautiful. Hey guys, I wanted to let you know that I now have a Patreon account. Please check it out. It's just patreon.com/myname. I'll put a link on the video now, and I'll put a link in the description below. I am going to be setting up some different tiers. Right now I only have 2 tiers, but I will be setting up more tiers as my page progresses and I can do more. I'm thinking about doing even a tier. One time I will build a custom wall art or custom cutting board for X amount of dollars. So please stay tuned for that. I definitely will get something started and get going with it. So guys, that was pretty much my day in Malibu. I'm actually still parked on the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. I'm about to leave in about, I don't know, a half hour. I might grab some food here. I might make myself something. We'll see. So please stay tuned for any future videos I got coming out. I'm gonna do a van tour soon of somebody. I don't want to give it away. Again, I want to say me and my van obviously will be at the Tiny Fest Northwest in Eugene, Oregon at the last weekend of September. I believe it's the 29th and 30th. It's a Saturday and Sunday. The website will be below in the description, and their Instagram account will be here as well. So check them out, give them a like, give them a follow. I will be there. I'd love it. I'd like to meet some of you, so it would be great to meet some of you. So please stop by if you're in the Eugene, Oregon area, or if you're just passing through, or whatever it may be. If maybe you want to take a trip to Portland and then drive out to Eugene. I don't even know where they are in comparison, but hey, I'm gonna find out when I go up there. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you soon.